Hey guys, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. And today's video, boys, we're bringing out the Valkyries. This was actually recommended to me by a subscriber. His name's Sanity. He was just like, you know what, try this army. I've been using it for a couple weeks. And you know what, I'll give it a shot. So we've got, one cool thing is right off the bat, we got Super Hog Riders in the CC. I think that should be fun. And these are the spells we're running. Here's the army. I'll have it linked below. For the King, I'm running the Giant Gauntlet with Spiky Ball. Queen, I'm running Frozen Arrow with the Magic Mirror. Warden, we're actually including a Fireball, and then the Rage Gem, and then the RC Hog Rider Haste Puppet. So this is pretty much just an ode to the Root Rider before it gets the nerf. So I thought we'd have some fun with it for at least for a couple days. You guys can at least see this video and then maybe try using this attack and give it a shot and see if you like it. So let's give it a shot. We'll do the first attack. We'll come down. We'll break it down as well just so you guys get the complete idea from it. But I'm also pretty much learning with you guys. So let's see what we can do. Okay, we got a pretty solid base we're going to be dealing with. Double Rage. Sometimes I like to use the Fireball right away. Sometimes I honestly just don't, and I'll just like kind of wing it. But this time I see value. We'll just land on this air defense here, not think too much of it, and just get a compartment taken out. So we'll go Warden on ground, and then what we're going to do is we're going to walk our Root Riders in towards the core here. We'll have the King and Siege on this side. So let's start the King, and we'll do this, and then we'll leave the King to kind of set his funnel. Gonna pop the Fireball, go like this, Earthquake, perfect. 3 or so Valkyries to get our Warden in. Druids get a Rage in. Apprentice Warden, and I'm gonna get a Wall Breaker. Get the CC. Oh, my Warden got zapped. That's great. Okay, so first attack, you don't love to see that, but it's okay because we're gonna keep these Druids going. I'm going to let these Rage Towers pop, so I'm going to overgrowth this one side just to limit the damage we're running into. I'm going to go Siege Barracks right behind. I'm going to get a Rage in on here. It does suck that we lost our Warden, because that's the one thing you usually need to like do well, but you know, we're going to make things happen. Let's see, where should my World Champion come from? How about this? Not this left hand side, let's go right hand side, because this is going to be some nasty damage uncovered. So let's go 2 Druids. Here comes the Super Hogs. Maybe them under Rage would be kind of cool. Let's test that out. Okay, we still got a bunch of Root Riders. We got Druids. I'm going to have to use some invisibilities here, because remember, we want to get that Town Hall down. Super Hogs did some solid grinding for us. Okay, here comes the World Champion. Queen we've still got up. Looking good, looking good. P.E.K.K.A.'s up over there. Let's get 2 archers down here. Queen ability. Get that popped out of the way. I'm going to make the King go invis and then use the World Champion ability to take care of the Monolith. And I think we still should be good even after that pretty bad mistake, I can't lie. Okay, let's go. We got to make sure time's on our side. Is everything else good? Yeah, okay, so we murked that Mortal Warden because of the the Headhunter actually kind of cooked us. But hey, man, I feel like this is pretty strong if you get your Warden to get murked. And on a max base, we kind of smashed that. So we'll definitely walk through that attack because there's a lot going on that I need to break down for you guys. Just because I feel like that's kind of unfair. But let's get the second attack loaded at least. And then reinforce. And then also, I wanted to mention, I might not be able to reply to every comment. My university starts back up today, so I'm filming this video right in the morning. And then I'm probably going to dip out. I'll try to reply to comments in school when I get a little bit of breaks here and there, but I can't guarantee anything. But I will do my best, don't worry. And if I don't reply during school, after school, you guys know I'll be always replying to you guys. So, first things first, how do I break down the space? Number one risky thing we did was we were going from the opposite side of the town hall. I don't know what it is with me. I just personally love it. I think I've got an addiction to going from the opposite side. But what I did here was I fireballed straight on this air defense. I didn't think too much of it. I pretty much had Itsu in the back of my head telling me 5 to 15 second fireball. So I was like, you know what? We'll land there, take that whole compartment out, and then I had to lure my Warden back. You know what I should have done? I should have lured it with the Queen. Next time for you guys, I would lure it with the Queen. It makes it easier, so rather than chucking 3 Valkyries. So that drew my Warden back in towards the CC. That's when the Headhunter really got kind of scary, and I was a little late with my Warden. With my poison spell. So let's play it here, and then my King was on the other side to set the funnel. So I started with my King, because I knew it was going to take him some time. I actually was... There goes a fireball. So, wait, one thing I do want to tell you guys. Siege and King, for when I was doing some friendly challenges, I was putting King and Siege on separate sides and never up the middle. This time, just because I had seen my King had done his job on the left-hand side, I was like, I'll bring the Siege with the King. So here goes the Warden, lured it with the Valkyries, Root Riders. All I needed was a quick poison, and I would have got those 2 Headhunters in there. But so I pretty much got 0 value other than the Fireball from my Warden as it goes down. And then I just had to really save this attack. So I got my Queen in here. I delayed my Siege Barracks just depending on what I thought. And at this point, kept the Druids coming 2 at a time. Had them raged up, overgrowthed once the Rage Tower popped up on the left-hand side. I felt like I needed to do that because I was taking a lot of damage. Now when I saw this all cleared, I was like, you know what, let's just put our P.E.K.K.A.s in the Siege Barracks just straight up the gut here. Because nothing was going to veer on the outside. And you're probably asking, why is the Royal Champion not come at the left-hand side air defense? Rather, you decided to put at like the right-hand side cannons? Well, I needed tanking for it, and I thought if I put it at the left-hand side, that Monolith eventually was going to do me dirty. And then here, the Hog Riders came out of the CC, so I invested my last Rage spell into the Super Hogs with the Druids behind them. Didn't really care. I wanted one of the Druids to go to the Queen. One could have went anywhere, but both for the Queen would have been fine too. At this point, they start smashing the core. I get an invisibility that really didn't do much. It was just for those Hog Riders. And I think the best part of the attack was when my Royal Champion locked onto the enemy King. I invised it. You'll see here. Watch when she locks onto the enemy King. Right here, I was like, you know what? No, I can't have that. Invisit, pop her ability. She's going to take care of the Monolith and take care of the Warden, then go to the King. So I thought that was a smart decision to do. Our triple Queens really did work. It's the clone that's actually clutching it. Our Queen went down, and then look at all those bears forming, and we got the job done. So I hope that kind of explains the gist of the attack. In some replays, I honestly was hucking the fireball like behind my big group of push, but it's totally up to you. So, okay, we got that loaded. Let's go in for the next attack. Yeah, we got everything. Let's see here. Okay, so double poison. Right away, at these bases, you could go... Nah, you know what? Let's go straight through the Eagle. I think that is the best bet. But this time I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to actually bring the fireball in the core and have some fun with this one. I'm going to have King walk out at 6 o'clock. And then I'm going to do... Oh my god, I clicked my King ability. That was a fat finger, didn't mean that. Siege Barracks over here. Okay, so now let's slow down because we're kind of going a little crazy. Root Riders, Queen, Valkyrie, Apprentice Warden, 2 Druids. Maybe a Wall Breaker. And then just have these raged up. We can have a freeze. Another super Wall Breaker if we need. Super Wall Breaker maybe for my Queen, actually. You know what? And then we can kind of overgrowth maybe this right-hand side area. Get 2 more Druids in there. I will keep them raged up. I don't know yet when to launch a fireball. Maybe now? Yeah, sure. Let's land on that scatter. Boom. Okay, so that took all that area out. Honestly, we're not looking too bad right now. I'm going to get 2 more Druids in. Freeze the Town Hall. I'm waiting for my Royal Champion. I know it's there, but I haven't quite used it. Rage again, as those turn into bears. Triple Queen. Root Rider. 2 Druids there. Okay, Warden took care of the Town Hall. That was awesome. Gonna send 2 archers here. Let's see. Now we need our Royal Champion to clutch this backside. We'll see if it can do it. It is a lot of damage, mind you. But with those 2 Druids and these bears for tanking, I think we can do it for sure. I think we should have used the fireball early. That was a little bit of a reckless play by me, if I'm being fair. Okay, so those Druids are still alive. I've still got an invisibility, so this will be for the backside for sure. I want to keep that Spirit Fox up. Oh, dang it. That wasn't good. Okay, let's go here. Boom. Pop it now. And at this point, we're just trying to get through this as quick as possible and see if we can make it. So those archers are doing cleanup over there. We got 1 poor Druid hitting a bear. Okay, we got the job done. Little bit risky. We're not doing that fireball anymore. We're going to do it at the start of the attack. That I felt like just because this was a weaker base, we would have some fun with it. Don't do that. We'll start our fireball straight off the bat just because I feel like that's better value instead like landing somewhere in the middle. And then again, keep your druids going. But my druids kept healing my warden, and they were kind of stuck behind. So be a little weary of that. That's one thing I noticed for sure. And then we'll walk us through this. Let's see here. Okay, that's 2 for 2. We take that. And then just give this a quick look here. So the idea here was to go opposite side of the town hall. Reason being, I don't know. I just fell in love with doing this once I was using Root Rider's attack previously. And it's been, I think, it's been like a month, I'd say, close to, for not doing Root Rider attacks. But it's been fun not doing them, but it's kind of been cool to be back. And then with Fireball, you can never complain. So I was like, you know what? I'll set my king at 6 o'clock. His ability going off right away was not ideal. I was actually trying to click the siege barracks as it's right to its left. So that was one of the big mistakes right off the bat. And then I knew my siege can be placed at 9 o'clock, and then they can kind of create that funnel. So king can go like from 6 to 3. The siege barracks can go 9 to 12. And then I can put everything down towards the monolith. So look. I get my king in. Sadly, pop his ability right off the bat. That got absolutely zero value, because it pretty much just hit storages on the outside. Yeah, that was awful. So he walks that way. There goes the siege barracks. And then I'm going to get the rest of my army in. Next time I'm going to put Root Riders and then 2 Druids and then my Valkyries. I think that's a better mix, because I want those on the Root Riders instead of, say, always on the back end. But Queen decided to walk as well. That wasn't ideal, so I got a super wall breaker for her to just kind of get as much value as she can for us. Overgrowth was, I'd say, meh. I don't know how I felt about that, because that forced my queen to go on the outside, so I probably could have used it at a better area. Fireball actually kind of worked in the core, but I started running out of juice with my army, and then I'm very happy that I kept my warden up to get the town hall. If I didn't, then I definitely could have been in trouble, so that invis came in clutch. But then the Royal Champion saved us, and that's the thing people have been mentioning, and I also agree. Will the Royal Champion have this stopping power, or ending power, once the Hog Puppet and the Haste Vial get nerfed? I don't know the answer to that. I'm kind of scared to give an answer. I don't think it will, but hey, only time will tell. So, let's see. Okay, Armor's not quite loaded. Let's get those up, and then we'll be back. Okay, boys, let's hit this next attack, and definitely make sure to use the Fireball early. We're not going to be making those same mistakes. Okay, let's see what base we get. Okay, I think same sort of idea base, but I don't want to go through the town hall again. I want to go from the opposite side. So this time, let's actually make sure we don't click our king ability. So let's go king and siege at 9 o'clock to start our funnel. Let's see how that goes. And then I'm just going to let that kind of form just a bit, because I want that archer tower taken down so my troops go in towards the Inferno. So let's go Root Riders here, 2 Druids, Apprentice Warden, Queen, Warden, then the Valkyries. That should allow us to get deeper in towards the base. Get a rage spell down. Ice Golem. I might click my Fireball once this Wizard Tower goes down, just to launch straight in, and I think that should take care of Ice Golems too. Now let's keep the rages flowing. What should we make? We'll overgrowth all of this area. That should draw everything in towards the core, I'm hoping. Okay, and then I'm going to send 2. Pop my queen ability. Make her invis. I'm hoping those druids can heal them back up. I'm going to do 2 more druids from this flank to keep the Root Riders going. Rage here. Freeze the town hall. I'm saving my Royal Champion for the backside. Oh, okay, I just dropped it. Well, great stuff, Akash. You're doing awesome. I'm not going to invis the town hall anymore. I'm actually going to wait, because this backside is going to be quite nasty. So I'm saving as many spells as I can for right now. That's why you're saving me save. Because see these bears that are jumping out in front? That's all we need. So hopefully I can just keep my queens up. Queen and Royal Champion. Let's go invis on her. Let's go rage here for the Royal Champion. And then I'm going to freeze this backside here. Boom. Pop the Royal Champion ability. Now we should be good, I think. We kind of smashed through there. Get that single out of there. Get the X out of there. And then time's not a problem, because we still have a minute left. Okay, so we definitely smashed it. We love to see that. I think we did a great job at executing. And I think we did a much better job at keeping our Root Riders up this time around than, say, last time. So check mark to that goal. That was great. And then let's just get this loaded. And then again, I'll just reinforce, but let's go watch that. This time, not making a mistake on our king ability was great because we did last time. So king at 6 o'clock, siege barracks at 9 o'clock, let that funnel kind of form. I think saving the fireball this time made sense because if I used it on that inferno, everything was going to path weird and either go to the right hand side or the left hand side. So that's why I saved it. I forgot to explain that mid attack, but that was my goal and reasoning. I knew if I landed later when the CC popped and say landed on the poison tower or eagle, waited for either of those or even the healing huts, that the Ice Golem CC was going to get affected by it too. So check this out. I'm going to let my king kind of work and then take out the air defense. I'm going to let the siege barracks go and let them take care of the air defense on their side. Then I was going to start with the root riders. I just felt like that was a different, not different, but a smarter idea to do. Then the root riders go directly into the multi-inferno. So I got the 2 druids down, got the queen, got the warden, then got the Valkyries, got another super wall breaker just to make sure we get through that wall. At this point, I put an early rage to get those druids to just make sure everything's healed up as there's so much damage. When this wizard tower goes down by the king, that's when my fireball goes off. And look at all the ice golems in there. Boom, taken care of. Earthquake, there goes down the eagle too. 2 more druids just to make sure everything's going down. At this point, I just want to pick a side of entry. So I was just like, all overgrowth the right hand side with all those defenses. This way it pushes the root riders, queen, all into the wards of middle. See that queen right there? 1 more shot's about to make her go down. I pop her ability, give her an invis spell too. 2 druids behind to get her back up to health. That was one of the key things of the attack. At this point, I wanted to actually save my royal champion, but I not fat fingered it, but I just had my hand held on it and dropped her. But that wasn't a bad angle to drop her at. I was okay with that. The backside comes up. I saved that many spells for that reason. Didn't invest anything more to the town hall because my queen and her frozen arrow kind of were just slowing things down. So I knew that backside was going to be nasty. So I saved a freeze, invis, and the rage. So I think we did a great job on that back end side. Kept the rages flowing, then free spell, RC ability. This time, this is what I think you'll have to do. Like, say if you want to use the Hog Puppet Haste File, you'll have to have back end spells to also help push. Like, not obviously you won't need 3 of these. Like I had a rage, freeze, invis, but at least something to help you out. And then just double check. Are we ready? No, we're not, but you know, I want to get these attacks going. So let's fly in for our 4th attack and hopefully keep this nice little run we've got going. Okay, another decent base, I'd say. You know what? This time, because there's not much damage there, I'm going to try landing on one of those cannons. So I will invest one of the invisibilities. Go like this. And I think that should take out the eagle too. Then let's get our queen to walk down this way with our warden. Let's go king to set the funnel down here. Now let's get our root riders and 2 druids. Apprentice warden to just keep everything alive. And then get Valkyries in. Then siege barracks we can drop out here to just walk up. Get another wall breaker. The eagle hasn't gone quite down yet. I would like for that to go down. Rage here. Super minions are gross, so I'm going to freeze them. Let that all work. I might send the royal champion now because I do want to take care of that CC. King's doing fine. Let's just overgrowth the core. Okay, and then 2 more druids up the middle. King ability flies off. Got the super hogs coming out. Okay, let's see how this goes. Freeze here. Okay, my royal champion's still up. That's good. We might struggle a tad bit, if I'm being honest, with once this core kind of comes undone. So let's go rage. Here. I need the wall to break for my queen. Let's see. Keep her invis. Okay, my royal champion's about to go down. This one's not looking as good. I can't lie. I think we kind of got stuck there. I don't think our pathing was all too nice, if I'm being fair. Okay, so the queen's going to go down. I don't think we have many troops left. I'm not going to wait for those headhunters, so let's just end the battle. I'm going to chalk that one up as an L. You know, it happens, but you don't love to see it. And then, okay, so everything's still loading. Send a request out. Let's check that one out. Where did we make our mistake? Honestly, I think not overgrowthing the core quick enough slash the super minions with the freeze and poison I was a little late on. I think our fireball was decent. I was hoping to get the eagle out, so I needed to land a little bit more in towards there, I'd say. Again, my mistake, but hey, it happens. Let's see. Yeah, that healing hut right there was kind of annoying. It got literally a sliver of health left. I think our selection of where to walk in from was not bad. I'm just debating that now, seeing, okay, so our king's down there. Root Riders, we wait for the Valkyries to come in. Siege Barracks down there. That was fine too. Get another super wall breaker in there just to quickly break through the wall. I was hoping that it would actually just ignore that and go to the next one. There goes the super minions under rage. Yeah, I was way too late dropping them, but even then, it wasn't horrible. Got my Royal Champion in. Yeah, and that core was just yeah, I was late on the overgrowth. That's pretty much it. I almost treated it like I didn't have it, and then that caused way too much damage on my troops. If that was done earlier, we could have kind of done well. King got nuked because the single locked on, so that wasn't great either. At least we saved the town hall, but okay, we got to definitely improve over that. So we're 3 for 4 right now. I'm liking the army. How are we doing for the attack? We're definitely gonna go positive if we just get one more 3-star. So let's get the 3-star going, and then I need to get this all loaded. So they're still gonna take some time, and then I'll be back. Okay, boys, let's get after it. After that terrible attack, let's see if we can kind of bounce back. That's the goal here. So come on. Oh, double poison base. You know what? I actually kind of hate this base, if I'm being real. Um, where should we land, though? That is a good question. How about just on this ricochet cannon? You know what I mean? So let's drop our warden down here, and then we'll walk up. Or should we try landing on the... No. Let's go here. Gonna take out that expo. Invest some invisibilities. Let those go off. Boom. That should take care of that. And then Brute Riders here. Apprentice Warden 2 Druids. We're going to let them work. I'm going to get my King over here with the Super Wall Breaker. Valkyries. Boom. And honestly, Siege Barracks out here to walk that way. Let's go like this. Freeze there. Okay, and I'm debating. Should we just overgrowth this core compartment and just like walk across? You know what? Why not? Let's just hit a complete wild wrap around. I'm going to get that sneaky in there, the headhunter, to see if we can get that queen. 2 more druids over here just to keep everything alive. Rage them up to keep everything solidly healed. And at this point, we're just going to kind of look around and see where the Royal Champion can be of best use. 2 more druids. Freeze here. Royal Champion, 2 druids. Okay, how are we looking? Queen ability is going to fly off. Rage them. Royal Champion ability. Okay, that's all down. Queens are doing good. I need those queens to get that town hall, but we've got nothing to break them in. That's the only thing we're really struggling with. Okay, that queen. Can she get that town hall for me? I don't know. Even the Royal Champion? Come on. Boom, she gets it for me. Oh, we needed that, especially after we were kind of selling here. Okay, my Royal Champion is still up, mind you. But we kind of lost everything in the core. That was not great. Yeah, we kind of sold out at the back end here. Yeah, I like this. I think we're making a couple mistakes because it is our first time using it. But running into double poison towers with Root Riders is also, you're kind of playing a dangerous game. I don't think we're going to get any more value. So let's just end the battle there. We'll give it a little bit of a look and just see if we could have made some better changes, or was we kind of doomed from the start. So entry point on the ricochet cannon I think was solid. I don't think overgrowthing the core was smart. I think I should have overgrowth the scatter compartment and smashed through the core and just kept the healing up with the druids. I think that was a big mistake. I don't think we did a smart decision to overgrowth the core and then just have our troops walk around. We're really lucky we got the town hall. So got a root rider, apprentice ward, 2 druids. Let them do that. King over there to set his funnel. Let him walk in towards the archer towers. Got my queen in. Needed a freeze off on the monolith. I think the siege barracks were okay at that angle. Got a first freeze in. Yeah, I think we definitely should have overgrowth out there to force our troops inward. But hey, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Siege barracks did fine. We got the enemy queen out. I was actually okay with that trade. And then yeah, just leaving that core was way too nasty. We're just lucky we got that town hall. So all good. Let's dust that one off. Just got a little bit left here. Let's get that out of the way. And let's go in for our 6th attack. Hopefully get a 3-star because we're on kind of a 2-star streak right now. Okay, double invis base. I'm definitely going to fireball one of them out. Probably the 9... No, 3 o'clock. Let's go 3 o'clock. It doesn't really matter. And then where should we walk in from? I say the eagle. Okay, so let's give that a look. I'm just going to invis the Wiz Tower. Just to make our life a little bit easier. Land on that expo. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, Warden wants to walk this way. That is a little less than ideal. I didn't actually want that, but it's okay. Let's go king. And I'm going to just set the funnel with the siege on this side. Let's go root riders, apprentice warden, 2 of these. Keep these raged up. Freeze here. Couple Valkyries spread out. 2 more druids, maybe. And then just keep the rages flowing. This time, now where should we put the overgrowth? Maybe just on the eagle, you know? Just to have that damage away from us. The druids are doing fine, so I'm okay with them. A royal champion at that inferno just to take it out would be nice. Druids are doing fine at this point, so I'm not too stressed about them. Super wall breaker there. Another super wall breaker to get us through and break that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, royal champion is heading towards this backside. So maybe 2 druids on her. We'll get a rage in there. Freeze. Okay, king's doing fine, leading the charge over there. Royal champion with rage druids is so awesome. Send in a headhunter. And yeah, I think we should be good, boys. I'm just going to click the king ability anytime now. Just to like speed us through. And then with the royal champion invis here, we should be fine. Let's pop our ability. Oh yeah, we smashed this one. This one was much better. Honestly, I think it's really base dependent. And if you like it, give it a shot. It can, obviously, like I got bossed on a box base. I think I got done dirty. But, you know what? I'm not too mad at the strategy right now. It's pretty solid. Swag the queen. Ability didn't even really need it. And it was double invis base, so we kind of take that. And then let's just see. Let's catch up on the day. How are we doing? Plus 35. 4 for 6 right now. Not horrible. And the 2 stars were decent, I'd say. So, okay. We can kind of work with that. I think, okay, yeah. We still have to wait quite a bit of time. We got our boost going. So, let me get that going, and then we'll be back. Oh, or should we just watch this one quickly? Yeah, let's give this a look through. Okay, so we saw double invis right at the corners. I was just like, I'm going to take the fireball and just take one of those out. I would have liked to walk through the eagle, but seeing my warden wasn't going to be able to be lured easily, I just kind of stuck with them and I said, you know what, it's all good. I invis the wizard tower just to be safe, just so the fireball doesn't go wonky. That goes off, and then I'm just going to walk my king, queen, everything into this backside. And this time I let the king join up. Should it have been the queen? Sure, but I knew I could set my funnel quite easily with just a siege barrack and some Valkyries. So got the root riders in, everything like that. Let them kind of go. Kept the rages flowing nicely on the druids. Just wanted to keep everything alive. This inferno was kind of bugging me because nothing was going there. So I just sent my royal champion in for there. And then I delayed my queen because I wanted to see where that monolith and the rest of the pack was going. So with that delayed queen, it actually ended up working. And then the super hogs from the CC, I liked. I feel like they're pretty solid. And then there comes my royal champion. Why did I decide to overgrowth the eagle instead of the town hall this time? Well, because I think the eagle was going to be hard to reach and it was just going to get unnecessary shots off. So as that overgrowth times with my royal champion, as it comes up, the royal champion's going to get close to the eagle and take it out and limit the shots and damage my big core push of troops take. So that's why I did that. But the rest, I had some troops left. All hero abilities pretty much, queen ability, world champion ability still left. So this one was 1000% smashed. So you love to see that. Honestly, I'm impressed with the army. I feel like I'm also not executing it 100% as it should be just because it is my first time using it. But again, not that big of a deal. Once these two armies are loaded, I'm really hoping we can end off with 2 straight 3 stars to make it 6 for 8 on the day. Okay, boys, it's that time. Let's get these last 2 attacks in. How you guys liking the army if you're still watching? Let me know. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Root Riders, Druids, Fireball. I think that should be kind of fun to try out at least. I say you guys give it a shot. So, got everything. Let's go in for the attack. Fingers crossed we kind of cook here. Okay, double poison again. This time, where's the Fireball going to happen? You know what? As of right now, I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking maybe just this Expo here. So, like, if I go... Let's go Invis with the Warden, then Earthquake, then Fireball. That should be pretty solid value. And then, you know what? Should we go topside or bottom? No, let's go bottom. 2 Druids here. I'm going to use King to set a funnel that way with the Siege behind him. And then go Root Riders this way, Headhunter. Yeah, I think this will be a better funnel for us. So that's all that grind. 2 Druids on this side. King should be fine. I'm going to let him run and have fun that way. I'm going to focus in on a poison there on the Ice Golems. Let the Root Riders kind of grind their way through this. King and them did their job. I'm going to get 2 more Druids behind this. Just let this push. Okay, yeah, King definitely took all the troops that way. That was awesome. Going to get a Rage in here. And now I'm thinking about just overgrowthing the Monolith and Eagle. Okay, that should be nice. I'm going to send in a Royal Champion at this Ricochet Cannon as the King's tanking for her. Let's see, where are these Druids going to take their direction? This way? Okay, that's perfect. That's where I wanted them to go. Rage them up. Okay, Royal Champion should take all of that out. Next, Freeze Spell maybe here. And then the next one honestly might be for the Royal Champion. I'm saving these 3 spells just because of the backside. That's going to be kind of greasy if I'm being honest. So let's go Royal Champion ability. Let's Rage her up here in this core and just kind of hammer our way through the Monolith. And I think the rest should take care of itself if I'm being fair. Just because we still have an invisibility, Queen ability. And then, yeah, just swag this invis. Don't really need it, but I'll just use it there. And then let's pop this Queen ability for cleanup. Okay, that was really clean. I was very impressed with that one. We kind of dissected the base very nicely. But again, we're going to go back. We're going to check it out, make sure we did everything clean. And then if there are any mistakes, I'll point them out. Let's go here. That puts us at 5 for 7. Nice. You love to see that. So here. One thing I was really having to struggle with was where to Fireball. I was thinking maybe on the Queen, just on the Ricochet Cannon, so I could get the Poison Tower, Queen, and that Archer Tower. But I think setting that up, it would have taken me some time. And then I could have, if that had landed properly, I would have walked in towards Eagle. But I decided against that. I thought I'd invis the cannon, but also invis so my Warden can stand in it. I think that's a key little detail you guys got to remember. The reason I did that is just so the Expo Scatter wouldn't shoot at it, and then there's a multi-Archer Tower there too, so that was a little scary. So here goes the Earthquake, goes the Fireball. Look at all that value, takes care of that compartment. Instead of walking up, I was like, you know what, I'll deal with the CC early, get my Queen to come. Just get the Warden back in range, get an Apprentice Warden, 2 Druids to keep my Queen alive during this. King, and I invested pretty much both my super wall breakers into that just so my King would go and clear that entire compartment so my Root Riders could just push straight towards the middle. These Valkyries on the left hand side here, I put 2 Druids for them separate than the other 2 Druids so they could all just get combined healing. Headhunters come from the CC. Wasn't too worried about that. The Giant Gauntlet kind of does like one shots them all down. And at this point, King did its job. He set that left hand side funnel. He's walking out towards the air defense. That's totally good with me. I get 2 more Druids in for the core. Now at this point, I'm just looking at what to overgrowth out. I don't want to take out the Town Hall with the overgrowth. I feel like ending on the Town Hall would have been not a great idea, so I decided to do it on the Eagle and Monolith with the Expos. Limit the damage so my Royal Champion can take this out with the King's tanking. I think that was a perfect spot. And then at this point, I'm just getting in more Druids to help either the Super Hog Riders or join up with my Queen, Rage that so we can get through the Ricochet Cannon. And then we still have 2 free spells, Invis, Rage. to deal with the Monolith and Eagle, and that's pretty much all you need. Just be careful of how you use your World Champion ability, rage it up, and you'll be totally good. So we smashed that base. We love that. Let's see, is the next one loaded? 33 minutes. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, we're going to have to boost that again. That was disgusting because I'm not gemming that. It's way too bad. So I got to come back for that last one, and then we'll be back to end the video. But so far, this is what we're looking like, you know? 5 for 7. I'd say that's pretty good. If we can make it 6 for 8, I'd be very proud of the day. I'd say the only real downside of this army is how long it takes to train, man. Like, holy cow. But we've got it loaded. Let's see if we can make this 6 for 8. That's the goal here. Double poison again in that core is kind of gross, if I'm being honest. But we're definitely walking through the Monolith. Like, we have to. So, I'm just going to make this invis and just launch a fireball at that air defense, honestly. Let's go there. That should be perfect. Queen this way. Need queen to go the proper way here. And then we're going to go king, siege, wall breaker, wall breaker. Let's go root riders. 2 druids, apprentice warden, Valkyries. Let's see if that can kind of just smash through there. Keep a rage up for the druids. Okay, looking good, looking good. Maybe overgrowth right there to push them towards the town hall. Freeze. Boom. Earthquake. 2 more druids to join the party. Rage spell on them to keep everything up. Royal Champion, use those Super Hogs a little bit as tanking. King ability flies off. Okay, Town Hall's down. 2 more druids for this core. You know, I like that. 2 more druids over here for this left-hand side. Okay, let's see if we can push. Push. We need this. Keep my warden up. That Town Hall can't zap anything. Okay, let's get a Headhunter in there. And then just honestly keep freeze spells going. We got a rage spell still left too. And I'm going to rage my queen. I know that might be a little weird. You're probably like, why? Well, because once I pop the clones, I want them to do insane damage, but she's kind of walking out of that rage. So was that rage kind of useless? Yeah, you might be right. But I don't really think we need it just because this base is kind of smashed, boys. There's a minute 20 left, and we've got a bajillion troops still up. So let's go. And World Champion ability and Queen ability. Swag Invis. This is getting dropped out here. Yeah, and let's just pop the abilities now to speed through this attack. Wow. Holy cow, boys. That was absolutely insane. I'm also loving the magic mirror with this, so I can't complain. I'm loving it, boys. Let's go. We went 6 for 8. Great day, I'd say. The two stars, that happens. Not a big deal. Let's just quickly give this a look. Nothing too crazy. Invis the Archer Tower and Cannon just to land on the air defense to create that little bit of a funnel. Get some value from the fireball. Walked it with the warden back with my queen. Root Riders up towards the Monolith Eagle. Overgrowth the right-hand side to push my troops towards the left. Get the Town Hall. Kings funneling on that side. Royal Champion behind the Super Hogs. Just keep your raged up druids going, and you should be totally fine with this attack strategy. I just wanted to show it just for the last days of we're going to have these Root Riders to this kind of level, and I haven't used them in a while, so I thought we'd be back with them. Again, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and please like the video, please subscribe. I appreciate all the support. We just hit 2,700 subscribers. That's insane. So again, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.